Hello, podcast listeners, and welcome to another episode of Crime Lovers. I'm your host, Sophia, and today for this module, we will be delving into the fascinating realm of forensic science and criminal investigation. Have you ever wondered how real-life forensic scientists compare to their on-screen counterparts, the TV criminal investigators? Let's take a reflective journey into the world of crime solving and separate fact from fiction. To begin our exploration, let's consider the portrayal of forensic scientists on television. From CSI to Bones, these shows often present a glamorous and highly dramatized version of forensic work. The labs are sleek, the technology is cutting edge, and the results are delivered in record time. But how closely does this reflect reality? In the real world, forensic scientists play a crucial role in analyzing evidence, but their work is far from the rapid-fire, high-tech sequences we see on TV. Real forensic analysis takes time, precision, and a methodical approach. The technology, while sometimes it's advanced, is not always provide instant solutions, and cases can take weeks if not months to be solved. Now, let's shift our focus to the dedicated men and women who work as real-life criminal investigators. These professionals are the backbone of law enforcement, dealing with the complexities of actual crime scenes. Unlike the lone wolf detectives often portrayed on TV, real investigators function as part of a team, each member contributing specialized skills to solve cases, all the way from DNA analyzing to fingerprinting recovery. One key difference between TV detectives and their real-life counterparts is the scope of their responsibilities. While TV investigators seem to do it all, from chasing suspects to analyzing evidence, in reality, their roles are more specialized. Real investigators coordinate with forensic scientists, interview witnesses, and navigate the intricate legal processes involved in solving crimes. Now, let's reflect on the impact of these media portrayals on public perception. Crime dramas on television, while entertaining, may unconsciously shape our expectations of real investigations. The quick resolutions and high-stakes drama create an impression that justice is swift and always prevails. But the reality is that solving crimes is often a meticulous and time-consuming process. The danger lies in the potential gap between fiction and reality. Viewers might develop unrealistic expectations of the criminal justice system, leading to misunderstandings about the complexities involved. Acknowledging this gap is crucial in fostering a more informed and nuanced understanding of how crime is investigated and solved. As we wrap up today's reflection, it's essential to recognize and appreciate the valuable contributions of both real-life forensic scientists and criminal investigators. The collaboration between these two professions is integral to the successful resolution of cases. While TV dramas entertain and captivate us, let's not forget the dedication, hard work, and expertise of those working tirelessly behind the scenes to bring justice to our communities. Moving on to this episode's famous crimes or accidents regarding driving under the influence and being distracted, we have the following examples. One tragic and widely known example of a car crash involved driving under the influence is the incident involving Caitlyn Jenner, which is formerly known as Bruce Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner, a former Olympic gold medalist and reality TV personality, was involved in a multi-vehicle crash on the Pacific Coast Highway in Malibu, California on February 7, 2015. Jenner's SUV rear-ended a white Lexus driven by Kim Howe, which then veered into oncoming traffic and was struck by a Hummer. The impact of the collision caused Howe's death. Jenner cooperated with law enforcement during the investigation and voluntarily took a field sobriety test, which she passed. Although Jenner was not under the influence of alcohol and drugs, the incident sparked discussions about the dangers of distracted driving. Caitlyn Jenner faced legal consequences related to the crash, primarily in the form of civil lawsuits filed by the family of Kim Howe and the driver of the Hummer. In January 2016, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department determined that Jenner would not face criminal charges related to the crash. This incident received significant media attention due to Jenner's celebrity status and the tragic outcome of the crash. It also led to increased public awareness about the importance of responsible driving and the potential consequences of distracted or impaired driving. The Caitlyn Jenner car crash serves as a reminder of the serious consequences that can result from accidents involving vehicles, even if the driver is not under the influence of alcohol or drugs. It highlights the broader issue of road safety and the need for responsible behavior on the road to prevent accidents and protect lives. Another widely known case is a car crash of Lindsay Lohan involving driving under the influence of substances. On May 26, 2007, Lindsay Lohan was involved in a car accident in Beverly Hills. Her vehicle collided with a curb and shrubs on Sunset Boulevard. Following the crash, Lohan was arrested for suspicion of DUI. It was reported that she had been driving under the influence of alcohol. During the investigation, it was determined that Lohan's blood alcohol level was above the legal limit. This, coupled with the car crash, led to her arrest. The DUI arrest was not an isolated incident for Lindsay Lohan. She had faced previous legal issues, including a DUI arrest in 2006. As a result of the 2007 incident, Lohan faced legal consequences, including a court-ordered rehab program, community service, and probation. Lohan was required to undergo rehabilitation as part of her legal consequences. Rehab stints were a common outcome for individuals facing DUI charges, especially those with a history of substance abuse. Lindsay Lohan's legal troubles, including the 2007 DUI incident, received extensive media coverage. The public was closely following her personal life and legal battles, contributing to her status as a tabloid sensation during that period. The legal issues, including DUI arrests and rehab stays, had a substantial impact on Lindsay Lohan's career. Her public image shifted, and the incidents became synonymous with her personal struggles. The DUI incident was part of a series of legal challenges that Lindsay Lohan faced in the mid-2000s. It contributed to a broader narrative surrounding her life in the public eye, emphasizing the potential consequences of irresponsible behavior, particularly when it comes to driving under the influence. Lastly, we are moving on to the current events section. This case is also involving driving under the influence of drugs. On Saturday, October 14th of this year, 2023, a deadly crash happened at 8:25 a.m. approximately on Zaragoza Road and Americas Avenue, where 3 people died, among them an 8-year-old girl. Police arrested 21-year-old Carlos Alejandro Martinez for 3 counts of murder. According to the arrest report, Martinez, who is the suspect, had been driving and appeared intoxicated, and cocaine was found on his body. A police unit was patrolling along Loop 375 in the Padres overpass. As the officer patrolled, he saw a 2004 brown Nissan Armada approaching his vehicle at a high rate of speed. Martinez was driving 77 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. The officer then turned on his emergency lights and tried to conduct a traffic stop. Martinez disregarded the sirens and exited on Loop 375 and continued on to South Americas Avenue, the affidavit states. The report stated the officer was unable to close the distance between him and the Armada car. The officers saw from a distance that the vehicle crashed at a 90-degree angle into a 2008 Mazda Tribute SUV. The Mazda then crashed into a Chevy Malibu and was stopped at the light. The Mazda hit a traffic metal light pole and caught fire. All 3 people inside the vehicle died at the scene. The victims were a 31-year-old female and her 2 passengers, a 27-year-old female and an 8-year-old female. After the crash, Martinez attempted to flee the scene on foot and refused to comply with the officer's command, the document stated. Following the crash, warrants were obtained for Martinez, who now faces 3 counts of murder with a total bond set at $3 million. He also faces charges of evading arrest, detention causing death with a bond of $500,000. This is the end of our episode, podcast lovers. So now you know, if when you're driving, please don't drink, please don't use drugs. Just imagine your face being on the newspaper and being widely known for killing someone or for injuring yourself just because you couldn't stop from drinking or being in drugging. Thank you for joining us, crime lovers, in this reality versus TV episode. If you enjoyed today's reflection, do not forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more insightful episodes. Until next time, I'm Sophia, signing off.